So look, if you're trying to become a full-time content creator in 2023 and you're not using these strategies I'm about to show you in this video, you are missing out. And quite frankly, you're just wasting your time. And how do I know this? Well, for an entire year of 2022, I was trying to grow my personal brand on Instagram and I got 0 followers entire year. In fact, I just kept losing followers every single day. And yes, I was posting consistently and still nothing happened. But when I started applying these strategies I'm about to show you in this video, everything changed and I managed to grow my Instagram page to over 160,000 followers in less than 3 months. I became a full-time content creator online, managed to start making over $10,000 per month with my personal brand, moved out to my dream apartment, and so on. And with this video, I want to help you to do the same. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is action items that I provide inside my Instagram creator course. And these action items are designed for you to select the best niche for yourself. And I'm gonna go over and give you all of these absolutely for free and explain you how to use them in a minute. But for now, let me explain you why I hate the word niche. So a few years ago, if you listen to any online marketing guru, he would tell you to niche down in a specific niche, pick one topic and only talk about that topic for entire lifetime. It's almost like you get married to a specific topic and now this is your life and this is where you're gonna talk about that thing for the rest of your life. And I feel like this is not what most of us creators want to do, because you might be more than just a fitness guy or a fitness girl, you know, you might be more than just a sales expert. I can guarantee you that you have much more interest and much more expertise than just that. So I'm gonna explain you how to actually pick the best niche for yourself and also how to keep yourself flexible so you're not gonna box yourself into some topic for the rest of your life. First thing I want you to do is to find out your personality. The best way to do it is to do a test on 16personalities.com. And it's quite shocking how accurate that test is, but make sure you're giving honest answers when you are doing that test. And by finishing that test, you're gonna know exactly what type of personality you have. You'll also be able to see what other famous people have similar personality to yours, as well as you're gonna know your strengths and your weaknesses, which is really important if you want to become a successful content creator online. Now, here's the first action item that I do provide to my students inside Instagram Creator course. And this is where you add your personality type, your watch history on social media, your favorite movie, and your favorite book. So let's break this down. Your watch history on social media will tell you more about yourself than anything else. What was the last 100 videos you watched on YouTube besides music is going to tell you a lot about what you're actually interested in. Now, do not discount your favorite movie. This is going to tell you a lot about your personality. And be honest with this one because it's really important. You're most likely seeing yourself as the main character of that movie. You probably want to be something similar to that main character. You want to live similar life, you have similar values, etc. So if your favorite movie is Wolf of Wall Street, well, you're probably seeing yourself as Jordan Belfort. So as you can see, this can give you a really great direction for where you want to get in life. You do not need to suppress that grandiose vision you have for your life. You can use your favorite movie analogy, so you're gonna know exactly how you need to behave to become that character from that movie. Lastly, your favorite book. And I'm talking about the book that you read multiple times from cover to cover and you were just simply obsessed with that book. Once you have all that, let's move to step number 2. This is where you're gonna write down all your expertise and knowledge you gathered up to this point, as well as you're gonna write down your interests and your curiosities that you have. Expertise and knowledge examples could be fitness, weight loss, copywriting, graphic design, etc. Interest is something that is a little bit more vague. It could be psychology, spirituality, and in general just learning. Alright, so once you have all of this, this is the time for you to start taking action and actually decide the direction for your personal brand. Because look, you can just sit around, brainstorm for an entire month, think of the ideas, but you actually never get anywhere by doing so. You can only move forward by taking action. It doesn't have to be the perfect action, but you will not be able to think yourself to the perfect niche or the perfect personal brand. You can only achieve that through constant action and constant irritation. So use this last graph to brainstorm all the possible directions for yourself. And by directions, I mean niches. So it could be talking about fitness, talking about spirituality, talking about branding and copywriting. And based on the previous graphs I gave you, just brainstorm it all. Think of everything that you can possibly do based on your personality, based on your previous experience, your knowledge, your curiosities. Just brainstorm it all. Then go ahead and pick 3 that looks like the best fit for you where you are right right now. And now this is where the action begins. So imagine yourself like a seed. You will plant that seed and over time it's gonna grow and grow into a big garden. But first you need to plant the seed. And this is where you start taking action. Once you pick the direction that you want to go, aka the topic that you're gonna talk about, the best thing that you can do right now is to find 10 to 15 creators who are in a similar niche making content about the similar topic. Look, I'm gonna give you a growth hack that nobody else is teaching you, and this is completely for free. And I just want to lay it down for you right now. When you start out, you don't know what works, right? But on the other hand, there are people already who tested what works, got results, and that means that there's no point for you to go to that trial and error phase. Go through those creators' content and pick the best performing pieces of content. Gather about 30 posts that performed really well for them. Start by remaking those content pieces that you just gathered, making them similar, and publishing. Publish all 30 pieces of content that you just remade to the platform by your own choice. I would highly recommend you to pick Instagram. I made a ton of videos about Instagram already. I think it's the best platform for you to get started because short form content is going to give you the fastest exposure and it's the fastest way that you can use to go viral. And I can guarantee you that if you stick with this for 30 days, meaning you post that content every single day for a month, you're going to start seeing results and start growing. And this is where you can start shifting your focus on monetization and creating your first product. Again, majority of gurus are going to tell you this. Grow your audience first and then make a product. Or my favorite one, get more experience before you make your first product. For me, this is all BS. If I waited till this point to make my Instagram course, I would have lost about $30,000. Want to know why? Well, because this course, till this day since I launched it, made me about $30,000 in profit already. So once you start growing your page, people are going to start messaging you, asking to help them around that topic that you picked to talk about, or it could be something completely else. So people might ask you, hey, how are you growing so fast? Or how do you make and create your content? How are you coming up with your content ideas, etc.? These questions are like hints for you to make your product. And the reason I want you to launch your product as fast as you can, it's not because you want to make a ton of money. It's because once you get that first sale, your whole belief system changes. It's not about your first product being an ultimate success. It's about the experience you're gonna get by creating and launching that first product. You're going to learn how to design the product. You're gonna need to learn about how to write a copy to sell that product. You're gonna need to learn about payment processing and connecting the payment processor to sell your product, design the cover and branding for your product, and also marketing the product. So as you can see, just by launching that first product, you will learn so many skills that you will use in your creator's journey. Start publishing content, get initial audience, create your first product, get first sales, boom. Your mindset is now totally different. You just have to go through this to believe that is possible. It's really important. So once you go through this phase, you're gonna quickly realize that, all right, it's cool, but I'm not making nearly enough money for me to sustain myself and have full-time income. Or maybe you are. Maybe extra $2,000, $3,000 per month is a great income for you. And this is where you want to kind of like coast. And that's totally fine. But if you want to go past that $10,000 per month mark, this is where you're going to move to what I call phase number 2. And this phase is going to require new efforts from your side. This is where you're going to need to upgrade your content to more authentic and more original content. You're going to start sharing the results of the people that you help with your program, with your product, as well as you're gonna need to start selling something more high ticket, preferably like a done for you service or a coaching offer, or even a higher ticket course. Currently, I am in this phase myself, and I can only share with you what is working for me the best right now. And for me, that is having a high ticket done for you service and combination of my digital product. So as a result of growing my own personal brand on Instagram, I got a lot of people reaching out to me, asking me to create content for them the way I create content for myself. And this is the service I provide inside my Done For You agency. And also I packaged all that knowledge and put it into my creators course. So as you can see, I productize myself by selling my time and selling my knowledge and expertise. And this is what I found works the best for me in phase number 2. And for those that want to see the best strategy to actually grow their Instagram page in 2023, best posting times, growth hacks, etc., this is the video where I reveal it all. So click here and watch it right away. But that being said, hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.